Hi, I'm Eddie C. of Purchase Rationale and also the author of Trend is Friend. Good day. The date today is 9th of February 2023. It's Thursday and the time now is 1:05 p.m. Malaysian time. Purchase Rationale rationalizes 15 reasons when considering a particular stock. I put in a disclaimer before I do my presentation. Uh, Basically, whatever I share here is purely for information, sharing, and education only. And should you decide to take action to buy anything that is discussed afterwards, please first consult a financial planner or a licensed broker. The stock in focus today is one that has been done previously, so it's a revisit, and the stock in question is CCK, right? It's a egg producing and also other foodstuff production company, all right? The stock code is 7035, CCK 7035, right? Uh, What I'm going to do today is I'll try to run through the fundamentals again. Uh, and after that, I'll briefly update you on the chart that has changed somewhat from the previous presentation that I have done on 26th of January. Okay. Uh, Running through the fundamental, uh, what I'm going to add is basically two more new items. That is, if you look at the operating earning yield percentage of 7.04, what it means is that uh, CCK is able to meet the differential between the intrinsic value and the current market price. All right. So whether it is below intrinsic value or above intrinsic value, CCK with an operating earning yield of 7.04 is able to meet that differential. Of course, operating earning yield and ROIC marks the magic formula, which I have discussed in my previous video, so I won't say it again. And also a new parameter which is called the retained earning. Now, apparently, if you have gone through the Edward Altman's lecture, he has taken retained earning as one of the important and significant uh, valuation method. Uh, so it here we can see that actually CCK has a healthy retained earning of 161 million. Right, so I'm just going to add these two. Uh, it's not a net debt company, but is happy to know that the current ratio of 1.98, which is above 1.2, is able to meet its servicing of the borrowing, and also the net debt to EBITDA ratio is only 2%. So basically, fundamentally, CCK is a strong company, although it's in recovery mode. Okay, now more important is the sentiment. Let's get back to the chart. From the previous I have done, uh, that is when I did it, it was around this candle. All right. So CCK has gone up another step. So what you can see now, basically it has fulfilled all the conditions. So what I'm going to say is the entry strategy. It has gone up from this candle up, and currently it has retraced, and it is an entry strategy of what I call a pullback rebound. all right, with this green candle. Although the volume today is not much to shout about, but apparently the momentum is still strong. Looking at ROC, rate of change here, is still way above the zero neutral line. So most likely, the next target price will be at the apex of wave 5. So I'll just repeat that. Should you buy the uh, current current market price of 73.5 cent, with a target price of 81 cent, and a stop loss of 71 cent, you have achieved a reward to risk ratio of 3 times, which is still a very attractive buy, and also target to achieve. Okay, so I will leave you to listen to my previous video for you to assess if this stock continues to be interesting for you. Like I said, it is still stock that I revisited, meaning when I revisit a stock, it means the stock is still on a continuing trend momentum. All right. In this case, the target price is with the top of wave 5. All right. So if you think whatever I share here, the idea of the trading idea I share here is informational and educational, please like, share, and subscribe. When you like, it helps the channel to grow. When you share, others will have an opportunity and who are interested can watch the video too. And if you subscribe, that will uh, provide you won't miss out any other new videos that I make in future. So when you subscribe, any new video I make in future will be automatically be made available to you. All right. Thank you for listening and your time. Have a good day and bye bye. I'm Eddie C. of Purchase Rationale and also the author of Trend is Friend. Good day. The date today is 26th of January 2023. It's Thursday, and the time now is 12:51 p.m. Purchase Rationale rationalizes 15 reasons when considering a particular stock. A disclaimer before I start. Whatever I share here is purely just for information and education. And should you take a decision to buy anything suggested, please first consult your financial planner and a licensed broker. Okay. Now the stock in focus today is CCK, uh, and the stock code is 7035. All right. Okay, let's get to the fundamental of it. CCK is actually a stock in recovery, and it is also quite heavy on borrowing. But in any case, the performance, especially in profitability, is starting to show quite recently. So if you look at the magic formula, if you add the operating yield and the ROIC, it is about 14.44 or close to 15, which actually based on my arbitrary acceptance of the magic formula is 15. Okay, it just make the mark, crossing the borderline. But what I'm interested in is actually it has a very low enterprise value to EBITDA of 3.71. So in terms of valuation, value buying. This one makes the mark as the Aquarius multiple is also my favorite parameter, right? Okay, and the of course the EBITDA, the enterprise value to EBITDA is one of the parameter used to calculate the magic formula. But because TradingView does not use EBIT over enterprise value, but a low enterprise value EBIT actually reflects the true magic formula value of this particular stock, 4.92, right? It has a low PE or ratio of 8.7. And if you compare the earning yield, currently making it is of course higher than operating earning yield of 11.46, meaning that the current performance is getting better and better. Okay, uh, the growth ratio is promising because it is less than 0.1. Okay, meaning there is a good growth potential. Still pay a dividend yield of about 2.25. It has a free cash flow of 22 million. Uh, and the Poitrowski F score is also beginning to show good promise number at 6, although 7 will be a better number. The Altman Z score, which is actually the bankruptcy score, 4.6, no issue. It is way above the 2.5. So there is no issue of CCK going bankrupt in the next 2 years. Market cap of 491 million, which is also a requirement by the magic formula. Normally, they consider counter that is above 50 million. This is way above. This is 10 times. All right. Okay. Current ratio of 1.98, although it is not a net, it is not a net cash company because it has a debt of 1.5 million, which I think is considered small, taking some bank loans now to cover for the previous non-performance. And I accept this debt for capex because the net debt to EBITDA is only 2% over here. Okay, so generally I would think CCK is a recovery stock. And as you know, the egg industry currently is facing some shortage in the market. So going forward, I think those company that does food production, especially now egg since it's in short supply, will come to a good future. All right. Okay. How about sentiment wise? Let's look at the chart. It is definitely a trending stock for now because there are higher low and there's a good golden cross over here. All right, and you can see there is currently volume building up, although not as favorable as the status of buyers intact, but apparently you can see some activity being built up over here. Okay, so trend wise, not an issue. All right, and the good thing about this is that it has breached what I call the target profit at wave 3. It has retreated, gone down to the MA and then rebound at MA 21, and it has been the price action has been running above the MA 21 since. Okay, so trend wise is in good order. And if you want to look at momentum, since since mid July last year, all right, it has gone above the ROC neutral line of zero, and it has stayed above the zero line ever since. Okay, and you can see that actually it is all the lines, all the MA lines of 2155, 89, 144 is running above the MA2 33 line. Okay, so you can see that it is actually now a bull trend. All right, a bull trend. Everything is above the MA233 line. All right, and should you buy at the current price that closed at 12:30 just now at 78 point and a half cent, with a target profit of 89 and half cent, okay, and a cut loss of 74 cent, it will yield a reward to risk ratio of 2.22 times, which is good. Okay, all right. So basically, I think CCK will continue to at least run up the uh, Elio Impulse Wave 5. Okay, 5 of about 89, 89 and a half cent. Okay, so if you think this trading idea that I shared to you today on CCK is informational and educational, please like, share, and subscribe. Because when you share and subscribe, it will help the channel to grow and also allow others who may be your family, friends, or also other investors like you who are interested to get a good trading idea that is fundamentally sound and also technically interesting. All right, they might be interested to watch this video too. All right, thank you for listening and for your time. Have a good day and bye bye.